y'all doing? Well, this is going to be episode 6. No, sorry, excuse me. Episode 5 of Zatima Game Changer. I'm trying to say, I said episode 6 because both episodes air in one day. And this morning, when I was watching episode 5, I didn't even realize that episode 6 had aired. I always have issues with BET Plus on my Fire Stick, but that's neither here nor there. Jeremiah avoids all contact with his brother Zack, and Zatima plans Zack's mother's funeral. Okay, so the episode opens up. Of course, we're going back and forth with the same dialogue here. Should we tell it? No. I'm going to tell it. No. Let's tell it. Then we find out about Bryce, and Bryce is still in the hospital. And Angela finally gets in contact with Fatima to let her know that Bryce is in the hospital. But again, Zack still does not want to go see Bryce. I mean, he's holding this grudge against him. He has the money. That's the same thing that Fatima is telling him. We have the money, so what is the big deal? Let's just go see him. Let's hash this thing out and make things right. So we're planning the funeral, and we run into Connie. And Zack's like, Fatima's like, what are you doing here? And she's like, well, they come up with all kind of excuses, not to tell it. And back at the barbershop in a simultaneous thing, they're doing the same thing. We're going to tell it. I'm not going to tell it. Then Mr. Tyrone, who is a trip, hoot and a holler, by the way, says, I'm going to tell it. There's somebody needs to tell it. Next thing you know, Jeremiah walks his ass in the damn barbershop with a watch. Hey, man, you know how we do at the barbershop, right? Because I used to sell books out my car. And the best place to sell books out your car and kitchen utensils out your car is where? The barbershop and the beauty shop. Because first of all, they have different clientele. So it's never really the same people in there. So you're going to run into different people. So he's in there trying to sell the watch. And, he's very, very, very sick. like Gator. I'm sick, mama. I'm sick. So he's the Gator of the family. But then again, Mama Gladys was Gator too. So they used to get high together. So he's trying to sell that watch, and everybody looking at the watch like, ooh, that's a nice watch. It's a Rolly, y'all. And Tony snatches the watch out of his hands like, man, what is going on with this watch? Why are you trying to sell it so bad? And then we find out that the watch is actually Fatima's watch. So, yeah. So back at the Ghetto Hood Ratchet Projects, where Connie is always outside, never tending to her children. Did she say she had like 4, 5, 6 children? Why we don't ever get to see those children? Tyler Perry has a real issue showing children on TV. And it might be because of their work time. But he used to show Jazz all the time over there on House of Pain. But when Jaden and Hayden came into the picture, we hardly ever get to see Jaden and Hayden over there on House of Pain. Think about that thing. And Melissa, never. Anyway, back to this show. I'm just talking about his patterns here. So, Fatima and Zack back at the Hood Ghetto Ratchet Projects, he's looking like, okay, y'all up to something. I feel it. And this, we're not up to anything. We're going to go on up here and plan this funeral. So they go up there, they talk to the funeral director. You know how funeral director bullshit. Hey, how y'all doing? It's a nice day, isn't it? Now, we want to help you as much as we can to make it a peaceful transition for your loved one. Let me show you this here $18,000 casket. Say, what now? How much you say? $18,000. That casket, man, you bought that casket out of somebody. That's a used casket. Now. Funeral directors are crooked. I put them right up there with dentists and mechanics, lawyers and doctors. All 4 of these people in the service industry, to me, are all crooked. And funeral directors are no different, just as crooked as they come. Baby, more crooked than a curvy road in Mississippi. You know, and if you haven't been down a curvy road in Mississippi, then you know what I'm talking about. Okay. So, yeah. I know that. I know that casket used. Now, I still am confused about how you can use a casket again, because you lay your loved one in there and they stay in there forever. But that's neither here nor there. Man, that casket got scratches on it. So he's like, you know, how you gonna pay for it? And then Fatima was like, well, maybe we can get a $5,000 version. Now, $5,000 to $6,000, anywhere between $5,000, $6,000, $10,000 for a casket. That in this day and time with this economy sucking is still reasonable. Child, what do I sound like saying a casket is reasonably priced at $10,000? Baby, that's what it is. Funerals are very expensive. But again, I'm so confused as to why we don't know anything about this insurance policy. We have the $3 million investment. We have the $25,000 life insurance policy, but we're not offering that up. We're offering up a watch. So he's like, the funeral director said, well, your brother came by here the other day. And he said, what the hell is Jeremiah doing here? Well, he had this watch that he was trying to put on your mother's wrist, because she deserved to be buried in style, he said. And then he said, well, my mother does deserve to be buried in style. What kind of watch was it? It was a Rolly. And he's like, Rolly? Where the hell did Jeremiah get a Rolex? And Fatima said, she looks down at her arm. Wait a minute. Holla. Where is your watch, Fatima? And the funeral director said, well, you know, he did try to sell me the watch to put on her arm. Try to sell you the watch to put on her arm? This is my girl's watch. I'm thinking in my head. Fatima doesn't have on her watch. He's trying to sell a Rolex watch to him to bury his mother in. And all of a sudden, I'm going to put two and two together and still not mention the life insurance policy to the funeral director. Now, with life insurance policies, normally with funerals, all you have to do is go in there and present them the life insurance policy. And as crooked as funeral directors are, they will work around the amount of the policy. Now, baby, when I tell you they try to squeeze blood out of a turnip as hard as they can, asking, well, what we can do is line the casket with the finest silks flown in from China. And we can also we can throw in fine silk shorts and socks and shoes. We will put all that on your loved one. We'll buy the suit for you. Tux, that's $722. Then we can make the obituaries for you. Would you like the fancy obituaries, or would you like the black and white? Because the fancy obituaries, every time you add a picture in there, that's another $125. By the time you get done with those obituaries, that's $975.2. After you pay thousands of dollars for the casket. Would you like to ride in the limousine? The limousine is so comforting. Which loved ones would you like to ride in the limousine? Now, I drive my own car, motherfucker. No, keep your limousine over there. Bring me to hers, and I can drive my own car. I'm just like, everything is, well, if you don't want to ride in the limousine, well, we could take pictures of your loved one and send you a flower spray. Would you like for us to pay for the flower spray? How much is the flower spray? That would be $197. Baby, when I tell you, I know I planned 2 of them. Both of my parents have gone on the glory, so I understand. But paying $18,000 is a little stretch, okay? Because, you know, that's probably for TV effect. And Zach is still acting like he's broke, which is weird to me. But move right along. Let's get into episode 6, which I didn't know was on here. So I'm just going to go ahead and watch it and then review it while I'm watching it. By the way, I was thinking that Bryce wasn't going to make it. He's fine. In the words of children from the 90s, SpaghettiOs. Zack ain't no dummy. He's saying that this looks a lot like your watch. No. I mean, it may not be my watch. I mean, they make a lot of watches like that. Well, the watch that I made you was one of 3. So he's narrowing it down. Finally, Tyler Perry put some sense in his head. So the funeral director comes, would you all like to be alone and look at these catalogs? No, you stay. Now, Mr. Funeral Director, sir, did the watch have an inscription on it? It did. Just turn over on the back of the picture. So the funeral director was smart enough to take a picture of the front and the back. And bingo. What does it say? To Fatima from Zack. So now why are you protecting the addict? More repetitive dialogue. Baby, there's a lot of watches that look like that. Why not relent and let it go and go ahead and tell him? Or if you want to keep with the lie, why don't you just say, I lost it. And he probably found it. And luckily he did. But he tried to sell it. But at least he tried to put it on Mama's wrist. But tried to sell it. I mean, that's all she had to say. Oh, snap. She was like, let's go check the safe before we go blame your brother. He said, we said we were going to be good from now on. How he get you one fucking watch? You better tell me. Hey, Zack, get strict with her. I get tired of Fatima being a man in this relationship. I do. Sometimes you got to let your ball drop. So Fatima tells him half truth. She lets him know about the insurance policy. Finally, what she should have done when she got the doggone director brochure. Irritating. So she said Jeremiah found out about the insurance policy. But, you know, we were just talking and I had worked out that day and I probably left the wallet in my purse and that's probably when he took it. Oh, baby, you still lying to me. Why would I believe you when you are trying to protect him when I know I bought this watch for you to show how much I loved you? Now, that touched my little heart. I'm going to see my brother. Hey, dude, when you get time, you might got to, rack up 2 caskets over there because I'm about to go, handle some business over here with my brother for stealing my old lady's watch. And the next thing, we have DEJA flirting with the bag in front of her body. So I'm assuming, she's pregnant here. And she's still flirting with Preston. Preston says, you buy a lot of groceries. And she's like, you just gonna stand there and let me take my groceries in the house by myself. And then she say, I don't usually date the Caucasian people, but, except Travis Kelce, but you're really fine. Oh, yes, Trinity Whiteside is quite fine. So Preston takes the groceries up to the door and she say, no, come on in. You know you want to. Nah, I just leave them right here. No, come on in. You can't be a half-ass gentleman, be a whole gentleman. Come on in. So he comes in and she tells him that she's about to have a rent party, and then she invites him. No, I don't think I'll come. Now, again, Preston is outside. This is really beginning to irritate me with him standing outside all the time. Even dumbass Jaden said he was a patient man. Then he said, well, I guess I kind of am. And then she said, well, you know what? I think Zack told you something about me. What did he say about me? Did he tell you I give good head? How would Zack know that? He ain't never, girl. How would he know that? Well, I mean, he don't because he all faithful and whatever, but, I am great at it. So she was like, what, are you scared of me or something? And then he said, no, I roll cap for a living. I'm not scared of you. Then she says, what is it? What is it about me? Then he said, honestly, you're a little too aggressive for me. I know that's right. Girl, stop being so damn thirsty. Well, personally, I like my women a lot less aggressive. No, you don't. You don't think I'm aggressive. Yeah, I kind of do. But I'm not aggressive. Yeah, for me, I like my women old-fashioned. The fuck? You just want a challenge. Well, you hadn't had it with me. Well, I'm talking like him. See? She says you haven't had that with me. And then he say, yeah, I kind of have. Talking about daddy ass again. He certainly ain't talking about Minnie Sulu Hoop. Then she say, well, you hadn't had it with me. I mean, I'm done with that. You just don't like black women. And then he's like, well, I have had black women because black women are who I date. Wait till she, boy, I bet she'll leave his ass alone and she meet them country hillbilly incestuous brothers. She said, I like and I got this thing where I drop down and I squeeze my cheeks together and my wall, and then I let it loose. That is hilarious to me. She probably really does do that now. She says that's how she got Cam Newton. That's probably what she's thinking about. Now, see, if he had been trying to flirt with her and grabbed at her damn junk, it would have been a problem. But she grabs at his junk and she tells him, well, did that stop you from getting hard? And he's like, you know what? First of all, I ain't hard. Then she say, well, I guess I could calm down a little bit. It might help. You don't want me to calm down. If you want to get with me, you do. Just let him go, Deja. Go find somebody that's aggressive like you like when you were messing around with Nate. You know, you and Boom Boom Belinda have a lot in common. And she's like, well, man, don't turn me down. Well, Zack has, and then now he's turning you down, dummy. Then she say, once I get you hard, I'll make this kitty growl for you. Meow, 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 meow. And she starts making all kind of cat noise. He said, yeah, I hear it. And walks on that damn door. I don't blame her. So, I keep calling her Zatima. So, Fatima follows Zack in a panic. Then she calls Connie and asks her, has she seen Jeremiah? And Jeremiah is MIA for now, but she will let her know if she sees him. But, you know, Zack is going to find him. Then back at the Ghetto Ratchet barbershop, Boom Boom Belinda drops by and Miss Tyrone like, what the hell are you doing here? Oh, I just came by to see if Nate was here. And had they told Zack, she getting on my nerve. Where is Nathan? He's gone like you should be. I know that's right. And Miss Tyrone saying, you need to get your ass out of here. Well, can you tell Nathan I came by? You know you like me. I don't. Yes, you do. I kind of like old cat daddies. You don't like me. You like old fools. And Nathan's a fool. That part. But can you tell him I stopped by? I ain't telling him shit. So, Mr. Tyrone spills the beans. Told her about the watch. She said, he's like, I figured it out. You didn't even know. Nope. And you called Nathan a fool. He told her she was a Jezebel. She was like, I don't even know. He said, look in the mirror. And you'll see it. Well, Jezebel show was cute. And, oh, by the way, thank you. Back at Angela's, Fatima lets her know that Jeremiah stole her watch. And she was like, oh, man, you in trouble. She said, I know. I feel so bad for lying to Zack. So Fatima asked about Bryce, she says, Angela lets her know that he's on his way over. Boop, 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 knock at the door. Girl, I'm I gotta go, girl. You gonna let Bryce in? Yeah, girl. So in a repetitive dialogue situation, Bryce repeatedly asked Anthony if they could be friends. Can we be friends? Can we be friends? I know I messed up. Can we be friends? You tried to kiss Zach. I know. But you got past it. Can we be friends? I love you, you know. I love you too. Well, I thought you could help me through this. Well, that's what I was trying to do when I was at the hospital, and then you were so rude to me. Well, yeah, I see that now. I think we should be friends. I get a feeling it's my fault, the reason why those guys are in and out here. So you think I'm ucking all these guys because of you? I think so. It's because our friendship is strange. You hurt me really bad. I know. She offers him a drink and let him stay. In a scene back at the Ghetto Ratchet Hood Red Projects, Connie is back on the porch. Where's her children? Maybe they got different baby daddies and they with our daddies. But Nate and Tony arrive before Zack and Fatima, which is probably a good thing because she's always outside and she knows what's going on. The pearl of the projects. So Tony has the watch. He shows Connie the watch and she was like, yeah, I know he stole the watch. How you know? Well, Fatima told me. Well, damn. Y'all friends like that? Nate said, yeah. I ain't never seen no shit like that before. Well, don't worry about me. This is a mature woman's type of thing. You wouldn't know anything about that because you date hood rat Indian asshole. Is she talking about me? Yeah, she is. Cause bitch, I'm about to say, oh, whatever you want to do. Yeah, they about to get into it. Boom, Belinda says, you know, Mr. Tyrone told me about the watch. I know that. Oh, and it was a snitch. Connie says, oh man, this is getting ugly. I think Mr. Tyrone ran his mouth too much. Too many people know, and it's gonna get back to Zack. So they try to hide the watch when Zack walks up. And they was like, oh man, Zack going up to the apartment. So they chase after him. And then boom, Belinda says, oh, I wish I would be here when this go down. And kind of like, girl, you foul. Why you always coming at me, says boom, Belinda. Because you are foul. You just want to be nosy. Fatima walks up on Connie and boom, Belinda. And she was like, where the hell is Zack? And then she was like, he went after Jeremiah, but he's not here. How do you know? Are you sure? Ugh, that word. They gonna make me hate the words, are you sure? That's what they gonna do. And then Connie says, yeah, I'm sure. And then boom, Belinda say, well, Tony has the watch. He said, how she know he got the watch? Tell him. Mr. Tyrone said Tony took the watch when he came down to the barbershop, tried to say, that nigga tried to steal my watch at the barbershop. He did. Well, everything has hit the fan. It's a mess. Zack gave them 99 chances to tell him. They was the only one who wanted to tell him he was about to be Tony's ass. It's like Jeremiah did something to my woman. Finally, Nate tells him. I don't know if she fair. I don't know how it happened, man. But something happened between him and Fatima. And that's all I know. They say, you had your chance. We out. I'm done with your ass. Trying to gaslight me. Trying to play me. Then Zack walks out. He's mad at Fatima too now. Because everybody been lying to him. And Zack don't like to be lied to. So that ends the episode. Zack walks out and looking good in that suit, by the way. And the episode ends there. Come on in. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell button so you can be notified when I upload a video. And don't forget to share the video. Why? Because sharing is caring. This is Reality with D with D. And as I do when I close, I'm going to chunk them up. Deuces!